Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all being here. We got a lot of great things coming to the channel, great content, some exciting pig trapping, also some great fishing. But before we really get into that, we're gonna do one more gardening video, corn. This was the whole 2025 corn season, from planting the seeds to harvesting, cooking it different ways. Hope y'all watch this one, hope y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all so much. I want to thank the guys at Winty Farm. That's my buddy Adam over there.
I was raised down in Louisiana, down on the Black Bayou, where we like our swamps and alligators, love our crawfish too. Got that filet gumbo running through our veins. It's our feet dancing when we hear that fiddle play. We love to hear that Cajun music down at the Fred dancing with our sweethearts and just letting the good times roll. We know it's God first and then our family and friends. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just a beautiful thing.
It's April 16th, beautiful sunny day. It's really nice out. We're gonna go ahead and plant the sweet corn. We have the Obsession 2. It's my favorite one to grow. The corn is so delicious. I'd like to thank Adam Hosty for sending me the seeds. We're gonna go ahead and replow these rows. I've done it about 3 weeks ago. We had so much rain, I had to wait again for it to dry. We got a little grass sprouting in there. So today we're gonna replow the rows. I'm gonna put some fertilizer on top of the row, till it back in, and then we're gonna go ahead and plant the sweet corn. We might do 5-10 rows today, so y'all stay tuned for that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fertilize, and my brother-in-law Jeff's gonna help me. We're gonna put the fertilizer on top of the rows, and I'll come back and till it in. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some triple 13 this morning. Just regular triple 13. row out. I know a lot of people suggested putting something on the back of the tiller, but this is not that much work. I'll take the point out the row, and then we'll come back. We're gonna plant it by hand. With Jeff's help, we're gonna knock it out pretty quick. All right, this is Obsession 2. I don't know how healthy this is. It says Roundup Ready. And I think it's also treated for disease. So it's a real high-tech seed. You can spray Roundup and not hurt the corn plant. I don't have time to get in there and weed like I'd like to. So I really like that. I want to thank the guys at Winty Farm. That's my buddy Adam over there. Let's go ahead and start planting. I'll probably go every 5 to 6 inches. I'm just going to push it down in the soil with my fingers. Let's go. So I do it like this. I know some people are going to say I'm crazy planting this by hand. I need to get a planter. And I've had a planter, but I didn't totally trust it. I'd have gaps in the, so this way I know where the corn is and it's going to come up. All right, so we got the 5 rows planted. I may start plowing the other 5 or 6, might do 12 rows. We don't have any rain in the forecast. Hopefully the seed's gonna stay good till we get a good rain. All right, see you on the next step. All right, we got a decent stand. Not all of them came up, got a few gaps, but we're gonna have plenty of corn, that's for sure. I got 7 more rows that I'll probably plow up and plant just a little bit later. I'm gonna have 2 crops. The first one's on its way. Some of them already 6 inches high. And I'm gonna go ahead and hoe a little cultivating. We got some rain coming. They got some grass coming through it, so I wanna knock that little grass down. It's gonna even shoot up more after this rain. See all the little grass? They look green though, healthy. Okay, it's May 10th. We got a bunch of rain yesterday, day before yesterday. Some of the corn's leaning. We had a pretty good storm that kind of leaned the corn. I do have some holes in it, some pretty big gaps. Not too worried about it because I planted a lot. We're gonna plant another 7 rows after it dries up. If it ever dries up good, I'll plant another 7 rows. That way I won't be picking all that corn at one time. Let me give you a little close-up on it. It's not great, but it'll have to do. Okay, it's May 19th. The corn's looking good, straightened out. We went ahead and sprayed for the weeds, also laid down some nitrogen on the corn. Jeff and I are going to go ahead and plant the other 7 rows. Okay, the corn is starting to tassel out. It's looking pretty good. Okay, I've talked about this variety in the past. Look how short it is. It's not a tall corn at all, but it still makes a pretty ear. This is Obsession 2, probably the best sweet corn I've ever planted. I mean, y'all know I'm not a tall person, and look at this. It's tasseled out, and it's up to my shoulders right here. But the corn right here is looking good. We should make some ears, and I want to show y'all the other 7 rows we planted, me and Jeff, my brother-in-law, the other day. Those are coming along pretty good. Looks like we got a pretty good stand. There's a lot of weeds in there, but I'll be able to knock those back. Let's go check that out. Looks like a pretty good stand. This is going to be the big crop right here, 7 rows. They're looking pretty good. Looks like a real good stand. I don't see any big gaps. And there's Abby, my daughter. She's home from New York, getting ready to move to Nashville. By the time this airs, she'll be over there already. My little singer.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's June 7th. The corn's looking really good, just dry, just praying for a little rain. Got some nice ears coming out. Okay, I guess I prayed for rain a little too hard. Look at the rain. I think we had 5 inches of rain, and the wind was high. It kind of laid some of the corn down, but look at the water in here. I mean, look at the water right here. I thought this corn was over. It didn't have a chance. Thank God the water receded real quick. All right, we're gonna grab a few sweet corns out the garden. It doesn't get fresher than this. We'll throw that in there with some potatoes, some onions, a little bit of smoked sausage. All right, we're gonna grab that one. That one looks ready. I mean, there's quite a few that are ready right now. Look at this big one back here is ready. We had a huge storm. It laid down some of the corn down there, but we're still gonna harvest quite a bit. But we're gonna pick just a couple for the crab ball. Fresh corn out the garden. Okay, this was all on another video a few videos back. If y'all want to go check this out, I caught all these crabs, caught all the shrimp with a cast net. Had my uncles over and we had a hell of a ball. We bought all this plus the corn. Y'all go back and check that out.
As long as you want. They
It's so sweet, huh?
go. That corn is good. I'm gonna buy some of that seed
There you go.
to give to my buddy who gives me corn. Here you go.
Okay, it's June 15th. We're gonna start harvesting this corn. Really enjoyed having my uncles over last night, but now it's time to get busy. This is gonna be a little bit of work. Pretty sweet corn. And just pretty ears. Okay, this was only one row, so we're going to be doing this for 5 or 6 days, doing this over and over, Jeff and I. First ear's pretty. big batch that I picked, we'll do some corn mock shoe on that one. Okay, I didn't film it, but that's the third little pass we made through that first crop. Picked another couple of big buckets. Jeff's in here helping me shuck. So with all the rain I caught, looks like we still did pretty good. I have 7 more rows. Try to save that. That was underwater, laying down. It stood back up. It's turning yellow. Sprayed for the weeds, and also I'm going to hit it with some fertilizer. So we may have a lot more if that corn does well, but even if it doesn't, you know, we did okay. It's a big old bucket right there. Jeff's working on another one right there. Hey, ho! My uncle's cows eat good during the corn harvest. They get all the shucks and the cobs. You hungry? Hey! Okay, June 29th, little update on the corn. Okay, the first crop we planted has been picked through 3 or 4 times. There's definitely nothing left. If there's ears in there, they're real small. They're not worth taking. But come look at the other side. It's made a real good comeback from being underwater. Didn't even think it was gonna make it. The wind had laid it down completely. I'm gonna show you all the footage from that. But let's go look at it. I was able to get in there. It dried up just enough to where I could get in there. I just dumped the fertilizer on top of the row, which makes it real easy. Starting to get some color. I think we're gonna make some corn. I'll show you the difference between now and just a couple of days ago since I hit it with that nitrogen. Check this out. The nitrogen is starting to kick in. Look, it's getting a lot greener. We got some of it starting to tassel. Look at that one right here. We're getting rain every day, so we're definitely going to get enough rain. But look at the difference. From pretty much being written off, looking so much better. Not to say we're going to make a bunch of corn, because Mother Nature could still hit you with all kind of different things. Another storm could come. We could get way too much rain. But I'm happy the way it looks right now. We're probably 3 or 4 weeks away. Probably 3 weeks we might be picking corn right here too. But we picked plenty with the bigger crop. I might actually sell a few sacks here if we make it. That weather's rumbling again. We're getting rain every day. If it doesn't rain, probably go ahead and bush hog all this tall stuff down. Clean it out. It's finished. There's no sense in keeping that up. I'll have to beat the rain though. It's a lot cleaner. So that's gonna make a bunch of sweet corn if it does well. Yeah, you can see the ears developing on there. We're probably just a couple of weeks out right now. Looking good. All right, we're looking at a few more days maybe. Another heavy sack of corn. I think this is about the 6th bag that I picked. For the corn being underwater, it did really well. I had a guy come pick all he wanted. We're gonna put one more big batch of mock shoe up. That'll be it for the year. A lot of corn. I still have like 3 rows left. All right, 1 bag going in. One big pot right there. All right, I'm gonna add some water to this. All right, we're gonna go in with 3 onions cut in half. Now you gotta cut them the right way. I mean, look at that. It cut them all the exact same size. We'll go put that in the corn. 3 onions. All right, I'm gonna go in with a can of the Rotel Original. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put some kfred in there. A little bit more. Look, a little bit of tomatoes, onions. All we gotta do is cook this down, cool it down, and put it in the freezer. I'll bring it up to a boil and let it simmer a good while. When the onions get clear, that's pretty much when it's done. It's gonna be delicious. So we'll go ahead and probably let it cool down, then we'll vacuum seal it in smaller bags. The fresh sweet corn out the garden. Can't beat it. This is so good with rice and gravies. You can use it in soups. It's ready to go. So whenever you want it, you pull it out. Pretty much all done. All right, let's give this another look. Ooh, got it boiling now. I did add a little bit more water. When some of this water cooks out, okay, I don't see no big chunks of onions. The onions cooked out. That's telling me it's done. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna let it cool down. And we're gonna go ahead and vacuum seal it. All All right, so this is a better way to do it. Fold the bag back. It keeps the sealing edge real clean. Plus it kind of stays open. Should have did that from the beginning. Look at this. No air on that. I like to flatten it down like this. Get a whole bunch in the freezer.
Parce que je peux pas t'oublier. Et c'est toi qui voulais me séparer. Ça d'ici, toujours près d'espérer.
That's a wrap. It's gonna stack real nice in the freezer. Got a whole nother big crop coming. Hooked my uncle up, my sister up. So the first crop did okay. I think the second one's going to be a lot better, so y'all stay tuned.
Before it became the corn.
She did good. Alright, got a little bit of that biscuit cut off. Look at shrimp and fresh corn right here. It don't get better than that. That's pretty good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.
Parce que je peux pas m'oublier. Et c'est toi qui voulais me séparer. Ça d'ici, toujours près d'espérer.